Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Kingsbound 2. So the plan for today is to finish all of the quests outside of the Mage Factory. We have a few, here we just have to talk to one more Mage Factory refugee, but then we have 3 quests here on the coast, so that's where we'll be heading. Once we are done there, this should be the road to the Mage Factory gate, so that's where we'll be going. And then enter the factory itself, but that probably won't be today. I just want to do all of these quests if possible and maybe fight this battle. Okay, so that's the plan for today. I changed some things before I started recording. I talked about it last time that I would like to try basically a full Finnish army, except of course for the dwarves with their crowd control. They will probably stay until the end of the game, or close to the end of the game, but I changed the trolls and I also decided to kick the eagles. I'm not sure about that, but I want to test the gargoyles because they can potentially work in a similar way as the eagles do, just safer basically. So when we check them out, also with this composition we are basically full range army. All of our units are either pure range or have an ability that is like pseudo range. So golems, more golems, we know dwarves, even more golems, and then gargoyles. They have attack and withdraw, so they can twice attack and return to where they started. And I think they also don't take a counter attack with this ability. I'm not 100% sure about that, but if I remember correctly, they don't get counter attack. So this is basically a ranged attack. They have pretty good movement, so they can reach most of the tiles on the field. And what else? We lost some initiative when we replaced the eagles, but we have Firehand Golems who have initiative 6, so that compensates. And overall the initiative is quite decent, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4. So we are even pretty fast. The only problem with the Finnish units is that their stack size is very limited. I think for these 2 golems, stack size 2 is maximum. Here it's 3, I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, we are not using, we are nowhere near to our full leadership. And I'm not sure for gargoyles if it's 3 or 4. But overall, it is quite low, and as we get more leadership, that will eventually become a problem. So I think at some point I'll just have to take or switch some of these for almost, I think, any tier 5 units. First to go will be the stone elementals, of course. They are here just because they are ranged and have the right alignment, but they're really not that great. Okay, so let's start playing. Oh, one more thing, we have lower morale now than we used to, but it's only because I can't afford 1 more point into finesse balance. I think if I stick to this army for a while, I may even go to finesse balance 3 for a while. At some point I will use the free talent reset once we get to like the late game and we have access to multiple tier 5 units, and I finally decide on like the end game army composition. Then I may just reset all of this, but for now I wouldn't mind going to finesse balance 3. For that we just need 1 more level that will give us more than enough points. Okay, let's talk to Palatinus now.
Did you find the retort? Do you have it?
Of course not. On to another topic. Do you perhaps know of an alternate entrance into the Mage Factory?
If only I could remember. That blasted poison. All I know is that the craftsmen of the foundry were running a business on the side. They occupied some sort of a basement there, or tunnel. I recall someone named Norman. A good fellow, albeit a swindler and a thief. But who among us is better? Forgive me. It hurts to remember. Find the retort as soon as you can, please.
Okay, is there anything new? Not really. Fine. Oh, by the way, can we use some kind of a shortcut? We can use this portal. Would it be faster to use the horse? Probably would. Okay, we are heading, I think it's this way. It should be downhill, right? Since we are heading to the coast. Oops, I almost missed the quest.
Cedric and his gang are no more.
That's good news. I will pay you generously. If you've never been to Windy Port, you'll be welcome there now. I'll order the elevator opened for your use right this instant. It's just a small patch of land beneath an overhang by the seashore, but there you'll find rare goods that don't make it to the fair.
I'm sure I'll find rare goods and more. Thank you.
One more thing. Our trade delegation might have another job for you. As long as you're prepared to face certain risks. Let me know if you're interested.
Okay. Well, we are definitely interested. What did we get, by the way? Oh, I also changed our gear a little bit. I replaced gloves. And I replaced one ring. We had the ring that was giving 90 leadership and 1% health to our units, which we don't need the leadership at all at this point, and 1% health is nothing. So instead, I decided to take the sapphire ring we got recently. For magic power is really nice actually for a ring. And from the gloves we gained, compared to what we had, we gained +1 magic power and 5 death resistance. So small upgrades that I found in the inventory. But what did we get? Bandit's bandana, and I don't remember the other items. There were some more. I think I saw like multiple items. I just wasn't paying enough attention. Maybe not. Actually, I don't see anything else that would seem new. I'll have to sell some of these items. Yeah, and we are definitely keeping the Mage's staff now because it gives morale to finesse units. So what is the quest?
Are you ready to hear our offer? Great. Let me warn you at once. Everything related to this assignment is strictly confidential.
Oh, Damien. I'm a natural at keeping secrets.
There's been some kind of catastrophe at the Mage factory.
Really?
I don't know the
Don't
details
say.
yet, but the city's been quarantined. No one is allowed in. We can't afford to miss out on this chance. The Mage factory is full of priceless inventions, but our mission is to retrieve this particular one. A special tabula meant to awaken the king's new battle golems was left at the Mage factory. We'd like to get our hands on it.
That's quite the fancy trinket you're after.
I am placing my trust in your abilities and integrity. Name your price.
Do I look like a mercenary to you?
There's nothing more to discuss then. If you change your mind, talk to Didier the Golem Master first. You should find him at the quarantine outpost.
Okay. I really want to fight at least one battle today. I want to test the army, Sure, we are only rank 1, mostly rank 2 for the fire golems. So there is still a lot to improve for this composition, and it will take a while to get higher ranks, but I really want to know how this composition works. In theory, it should be good, even though like the total damage output is lower, we can apply the damage much more reliably and right from the start. So in theory it should be like much stronger. Wait, how do I get down? Use the bell, I guess.
Did you hear that? A man-eating troll is living in the old grotto.
And nothing is happening?
Well, I never had any plans to visit anyway. I'll just
Hello?
go see the elder and return to the castle real quick.
Hello? What the hell? Oh, okay, so it takes like 30 seconds. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, can we somehow get there? Oh, there is a portal. Excellent. So we most likely won't have to use the elevator more than once. Who are you?
Wait, please listen.
What happened?
Bandits ransacked my shop, and now they've taken it over entirely.
Calm down, sir. Tell me everything in detail, slowly.
I'm Dominic, a merchant of the Royal Trade Guild. I used to deliver goods to Odilon of Marcella, and since there was plenty of demand, I got one of the locals, Rick, to join me and open a shop of our own. We sell the same stuff as Odilon. Weapons, equipment, scrolls. We were doing a good business. Until that Fisher rogue appeared, drove Rick off and took over our shop. No one here will stand up to him.
This Fisher sounds worse than Bludgeon.
Everyone's dead scared of the guy. Rumor has it he's got monsters serving him.
Oh,
Rick
sounds
told me
interesting.
he had something up his sleeve to use against Fisher, and then he disappeared. Can you scare Fisher off for me? I'll reward you. On the honor of a royal merchant.
Yeah, sounds good. That's exactly what we are looking for. Where is he? And how do we get to Rick? We of course still want more finesse points.
I swear there was a troll in the grotto. I seen it myself. And Fisher tamed the blasted thing.
No, open your eyes.
Who says? Fisher found a way, and now there's no getting near him. Arik, burn him. Someone's got to put him in line. People are like playthings to him. The Elder's in cahoots with him, too.
Careful, this crate contains rat poison. Until the rodent culling is finished, keep your cats at home. Who is the elder? Sander, Dominic of Windyport. Place of diversity, Smithy, Upper Windyport. Contents, tool, hammer, tongs, manufacturer, blah blah blah. Reason for delay, can't find a strong enough courier.
Oh, is the elevator working again? Groma swore he'd enchanted. Oh. Perhaps I'll call the engineers from the city. That's not good.
Is it this way?
Shop, anyway.
I'm not so sure. He knows a thing or two about negotiating. Remember Cedric's gang?
Yeah?
Esteemed K. Thorne, I dare say that I've discovered a special number, the largest known number. It equals the amount of variations to determine the upper solutions to my theorem. But it can't be written down. I've asked the Mage's Tower administration to open a special dimension for this purpose, but they refused, citing the lack of proof for the number. How can I prove it exists if I can't write it down? I can only say it ends in 95387. Do note, I've managed to reach the upper solutions right here in my own home. You have influence with these fuddy duddies, I guess. Please let me have an extra dimension for my work. Magister thunders.
Dominic's a coward. He's probably gonna lose his shot anyway.
What is that? Another scroll? Hey there, you could ask me if I know of a way to earn some money, right? Listen then. Mr. Damien is looking for volunteers on an important task. Don't ask me what. I only know he's promising a hefty sum as payment. I don't throw this letter away. I know you. Go to Damien, try your luck, and stop whining. Your friend from the Mage Factory, study years, Eddie. Okay. Oh, there's another notice. I dispelled the negative effects of slowness, icy rays, lightning, firestorms, magical shackles, frozen stasis, and many other magical inconveniences. Knock at dawn 6 times. Price varies. This looks like a vendor. But first of all, let's check the book. The Story of Vicar the Dwarf. Part 2. I don't remember seeing Part 1 anywhere. But as usual, if anybody wants to read the whole thing, please pause the video. Okay, who are you? That is an interesting vendor. So, more golems. These are flaming eagles, so we have two vendors that are selling those. Don't care about mercenaries, griffins, don't really care about those. And what is this? Ancient wolves are not what we are looking for. Okay, never mind. I thought this was something else. I thought this was the Chimera. Another letter. Today, the singing fish visit again. One green, another blue, and one yellow with black stripes. The green and the blue fish sang 2 notes, while the yellow crooned a whole octave of sounds. But Elder doesn't believe me, thinks I have gone mad. But that's not true. I want to catch the yellow one. I will catch it. You can be sure of that. I need to rest now, but I'll be back here at dusk. What the hell? Is this supposed to help me somewhere with some kind of a puzzle? Green, blue, yellow with stripes. And this should be it. This is a break.
Are you Rick? Huh. You look more like a stevedore than a merchant. I heard about your troubles.
Troubles? Yes. Misfortunes never come alone. First it was my cat George passing away, and now it's my turn. I invested what little gold I had in Dominic's shop and lost it all. That cursed bandit Fisher took everything from me.
Why don't we band together with the locals and kick Fisher out of the port? I doubt you're the only one he's wronged.
But everyone's afraid of him. The Artisanians might be able to drive him off, but they don't care a whiff about us. And me? Oh, I'm not a fighter. Listen. I know something that might come in handy in this situation. A long time ago, Father and I hid a chest in a grotto. It's not far from here. That chest is full of valuables as well as something else. A vessel of sorts, full of ice spirits.
Sounds good.
Just in case, you know. My father got it from his father. I'd go fetch it myself. But the grotto is inhabited by trolls now. No way us locals can go anywhere near.
Ice elementals. Those could be very handy in a fight. Definitely better than porters wielding truncheons.
Okay, sounds interesting. And fighting trolls, that should be like ideal matchup for this army. I guess the grotto is... No, the grotto is... here. Well, let's check if there is anything interesting on this side. We need money because as I recruited all the new units, we are down to 8,000. What's that? My cat George rests here. He used to love fresh fish. He hated being poked with a broom.
My friend and I have found a prime little thing.
Hang on a second. You're my assistant. Stop getting ahead of me.
Instead of just nodding your head. My friends, cool your ardor. I, as a representative of the Artisanian mission, treat experienced masters with the utmost of respect, as well as young talents. What do you have for me this time?
The enchanted necklace of Rosamund de Virago.
And the invisible shield.
Yes, the shield. We also have the Sarpanaran spear.
It's about 500 years old. All broken, but still sharp. And all covered in some writing. Wonderful. Bring it to our rendezvous point next night. Master Damien will be very pleased.
Okay, who are you?
Disturbing the dead?
Don't say that. We don't break any laws here. We are fishermen. Our nets brought in a dead... quite a catch. The sea itself gave us those things. How can we refuse the gift of the gods?
Yeah, fisherman. And I'm the queen of Nagarajar.
That's it? Okay, never mind. So that's Fisher. We could probably just talk to him here and find him, but I want my ice elementals. And there
Old
is...
Gideon has gone completely bunkaroos. Yesterday he was talking about singing fish.
Oh,
Said
this
he'd
is
listened to
something I want to know more about.
He needs some drops.
What?
Medicinal drops. You know, the ones that cure diseases.
Are there any drops against idiocy?
Of course. Our neighbor makes them.
Well, she's not quite all there either. They're as alike as two eggs, those two.
Never mind. I thought we may learn more about the singing fish. Because I think there is more about that than just like some random nonsense.
You're Jeanette, aren't you?
Yeah, so?
Kramer the merchant asked me to remind you about the grain he ordered.
Oh, come now. How am I supposed to know where his grain is? I mean, I do receive goods, register them, and put the entry in the log. But I don't remember any grain arriving. None at all.
Nevertheless, I need an answer for Kramer. He told me to ask you specifically about his sacks of grain.
I don't know. The ship hasn't arrived yet. The weather's been poor. Gromus said storms were approaching from the east, making navigation... Kramer will simply have to wait. Now kindly leave me alone.
You seem to have gone nervy all of a sudden. I wonder...
What did I miss? A barrel. Can we learn anything
So the
more from her?
grain never arrived in port?
I never saw that grain. Please leave me alone. I need to focus on my work.
Old Diddy work in the land ain't easy.
Do not believe Damien. He is a scurrilous rogue and traitor. Okay. What is the barrel that I missed? This way.
Dominic's a coward. He's probably gonna lose his shop anyway. I swear there was a trawl in the grotto. I seen it myself. And Fisher tamed the blasted thing.
No, trolls can't be tamed.
Oh, it's near the wall there.
You look unhappy. Then again, you always do.
Misery is the hallmark of these times. Those darned mice are the worst.
Why? Are you scared of mice?
Rick's deathly afraid of mice. They spread disease, you know. One such pesky creature might have come here all the way from the Mage factory. George used to catch them, but now...
What happened to George?
He got poisoned, poor thing. Someone must have been exterminating mice. George caught a poisoned one and choked. Except the number of mice isn't getting any lower. Guess those cunning rodents have a nice food stash somewhere or other.
They might be living on the missing sacks of grain. I should probably take a look around the port.
Oh, come on. It might be better to actually go this way, because we have to go back to Fisher anyway. What is this? More scrolls. A bucket of halibut, half a bucket of herring, half a bucket of mackerel, crab, 3, a few pearls. Take this list to the Elder Hill, figure out the cost. Nothing interesting there. And another scroll, what the hell? A call to all. Free-willed citizens, we the independent citizens of Nostria call everyone to join us in our battle for independence from Marcella. Let us support our brothers, the Artisanians, in their struggle. Let us support the great Morris in his fight for a new, better world. Take up arms and head for Rigern, where the great Morris is holding fast. Glory to the great Morris. Okay. Is this something that we can loot? Nope. And there are the trolls. Great. So trolls, griffin. That's it. Okay, let's see the numbers. Well, the biggest problem here will be the morale. It's my guess. Let me check the griffin. Oh, they have initiative 5, so we can actually slow them down before they move. But I still think that what's gonna happen is we're gonna slow them down. That's only by 2, so they will get like 2 turns right from the start. So we'll get hit by the full stack. Other than that, everything else should not be a big deal. We'll just start with a double slow. I mean, slow turn 1, slow turn 2, so that everything is slowed. The dwarves will take care of 1 stack. Okay, what we want first is... the resolve. I don't think we need anything else for this. We could use the trophies though. That's for 3 battles, we have 1 more. So why not? It's a lot of hit points that we have to get through here. Now, how do we do this? Slow, slow. I guess slow on the stone skin trolls. That's stone skin, stone skin. 3 stone skins, 1 stack of chiefs. And the gargoyles should be able to breach from here. I'll probably have to upgrade Torpor at this point to level 3. Well, we definitely want to slow down Griffins. We want to slow down this stack and probably this one. We have to start with the Griffins, even though they are slowed down. We still need to weaken them. Perfect. So there is 1 kill. We got pretty lucky with that extra turn. Wait, is it? Oh, maybe I misunderstood how preparation works. I thought it was a targeted ability that you can buff up any unit that you control. It's just a self buff. Okay, so I misunderstood it. Never mind. At least I know next time. Now, let's test the gargoyles. I need to know if we take a counterattack. We don't. I think our first target is this group after the griffins are dead, so I'll wait. There we go, the additional turn as expected, but this should not be a problem at all. This is fine, they can't go anywhere because they are blocked. What about you? You can finish off the griffin, I guess, why not? Great. I want to try the electric arrow. Perfect. Now we have a target here. And I just could pin them down where they are, because then these guys move here, these guys move here, and then these guys are still stuck. And I won't have to use another torpor next turn. The terrain is helping here as well. Come on. Oh, another turn. Wow. Great. Yeah, the stone elementals are definitely the weakness for this army. They don't really do enough damage. They don't have enough hit points. I mean, I'll take the shot, but I'd love to replace them for something, but problem is that Finesse doesn't have anything until tier 5. Oh wait, did we get hit? We did. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, the gargoyles are still tanky enough to take a counterattack, but now they are pretty much stuck until we weaken one of the stacks enough so that they can finish it off. So yeah, unfortunately the gargoyles are not quite as good as I hoped. These guys are stuck. So I can wait. I can wait here for them to stack up and then use the meteor. Or I could just get a kill. I guess I'll take it. Because if I wait, they will just regenerate like 100 hit points. Let's take the kill when we can get it easily. Next one should be the Chiefs. Let's wait for them. Oh, that's surprising. And I thought that the units would block each other. How do we do this? I kind of need to cast another torpor next turn, so maybe instead of going for some damage, I should just play it safe. No, that's not what I wanted. Summon some golems. So these guys will be stuck. Let's cast them here. Make sure that these trolls have to go around, because they can't move through, of course, with movement 1. I think I'm just gonna keep the golems here. They'll be tanking the damage. They can't really do anything, so they'll just be there to block the trolls for 2 turns. Next, let's check the electric arrow. This is the first time I'm using it, so I'm quite curious how it looks like. Oh, okay, never mind. Just white balls instead of yellow balls from the fire golems. Expected more interesting animation. I'll have to check if we could get something that deals fire damage, because the fire golems will always go first. So if we could find, yeah, replacement for the gargoyles, something range that deals fire damage. I'll have to check the dwarven flamethrowers, or whatever they're called. Should be able to kill one more troll before their turn. There we go. They will regenerate what, like 80-ish hit points? That wasn't too bad. Expected them to do more damage. Okay, you'll stay where you are. And the gargoyles, they're actually bad. Because now they're stuck. I will have to check if there is a spell that would give me more charges for the attack and withdraw. But again, would I ever use it? No. So I need to know the abilities that the gargoyles get on higher ranks. So I'll probably just check it somewhere on the wiki. And if they don't get anything interesting, then I'll find the replacement. Something that deals fire damage. Okay. I could kill the chief, but we don't really need to do that. What I need is to do something about this pack. I think now it's time for the meteor. You won't get the AoE out of it. I was hoping that they would stack up at some point, but I think it's still the best single target fire spell that we have. Sure, move out of... Maybe I should have stayed, because we won't be able to finish them off. And if they get 2 moves, they will probably kill one gargoyle. Come on, crit. Nope. Oh, that might even be a kill. Come on, you can do it. No. That's what, 5 hit points, great. And actually burned. Nice. There we go. How much damage did we just deal? Doesn't matter. Okay, how fast are those trolls? I think I need to slow them down. I don't want to risk them getting lucky, critting. Is there anything else that I could use? Yeah, I'll just slow them down to the safest, excuse me, safest way. Oh, nice. Move out of the way. Okay, gargoyles are bad. At least the rank 1 gargoyles are bad. I'm not sure about higher rank, but they would have to get something really good to convince me they are worth keeping. Come on, guys. One more kill. So what did we learn? Fire golems, crazy good. And we just get another rank for them. 34 mana, 7,200 gold, that's really good. Might be the most gold that we have ever gotten from one fight. And we got level 21. That was a very rewarding fight. Dwarves still really good. Sentry golems disappointing a bit for now, but I need to keep them because they are a ranged tank. With 500 hit points, that's actually quite nice, and they will get more. Gargoyles suck. And yeah, the stone elementals are also just a filler, but at least they can do range damage, right? The gargoyles attack twice, and then they were just sitting there doing nothing. That was a surprise. Well, how many points do we have? 7. I'm pretty sure we will have the fire golems in the army for quite a while. Their damage, even when they are not combined with something, their damage by itself is really damn good, and they apply the fire vulnerability. So if we find something decent to combine them with, they'll just really shine. I think it is probably worth it going for level 3 finesse balance. 3 points is not that much. I also have to upgrade the magic of earth and ice, I think. Let me check one more thing. Units. I could actually put the eagles back because the dive deals fire damage. This is... No, this is not fire damage, unfortunately. The royal mages deal fire damage. But that's adding a third alignment. By removing the spirits of light, we've lost Dispel though, so maybe I should consider this. Oh, come on. Wait, I didn't invest into order balance at all, so let's see, I don't need training. I don't need anarchy balance. I could put those points into order balance. It's probably worth it. I will have to check once again all of the unit vendors and try to find one more unit that deals fire damage by default and can like reliably deal the damage. I don't want something that's melee and deals fire damage because those units will never really deal any damage. Even with the morale horrible like this, I'm just gonna keep them in. What I'm gonna do is spend the point here. And yeah, this should be much better. Okay, where is the chest? Oh wait, we got 7,000 gold because we have the buff. We are getting like double the reward from the trophies of war. Okay, that explains it. It really surprised me that we got 7,200 gold. While I wait for the boat on this cold shore, I want to write down everything I think about this scoundrel soldier. He tricked us all. I thought everyone thought I thought everyone thought we were being assembled into a regular unit, that we would be hunting bandits and earning a good salary. Turns out Cedric was gathering his own band so he could rob traders under cover of his noble goals. I wouldn't put up with it. I had two other honorable lads on my side as well. We caught Cedric and had a serious talk with him. We insisted he pay us our wage and promised to leave the band afterwards. We made arrangement with a windy port fisherman to ferry us far away from this place. We had Cedric alone then and scared. He promised to pay. The next day my associates were gone. How could I be so naive? I barely managed to escape. The wind blows fiercely here. That it's called Windy Port is no coincidence. The fisherman is late. On my way here I disputed a shipment of grain for Cedric. I disrupted the shipment of grain for Cedric. I like to think of him starving, a fitting fate for a mad dog. I stole one sack of grain. The bread I cooked up tasted funny, but it was poison, even worse. As soon as I get to safety, I'll tell everyone about Cedric's dirty deeds. Oh, creator, why must I be so cold? Okay.
Infamous
So this should be the
Troll
painting.
Grotto.
That's another quest basically done. And
Here's the cache.
Is this a puzzle? There is a puzzle. This is interesting. 5 magic power, 9 arcane knowledge. What we currently have is +3 arcane knowledge and some stats for the army. I'm not sure how much the army stats are worth. Like how much value do we get from +2 magic resistance? I think like the more you have, the more each point is worth it. And because we don't really have that much, I can't just get rid of it. Like what I mean is when you have 0%, and I also think that this works like it's like percentage based, that +2 means that you have 2% resistance to something. So if you have 0 resistance, 0%, and get +2 and have 2% resistance, doesn't really mean anything. But compared to, for example, if you had 98% resistance and gain +2, then the worth, like, it's like infinite worth because you become immune, right? So that's what I mean by being worth more the more you have. I kind of need to stack arcane knowledge. I think we want to start upgrading some spells to level 3 slowly, and we're gonna need the arcane knowledge for that. That was a nice surprise, finding an upgrade in a random chest. Oh, okay. Stone button. And how am I supposed to solve this? I mean, in the past, I complained about puzzles being too easy by just always basically telling you what you're supposed to do, but this is the kind of puzzle where I probably could use some help. Just a hint of what I'm supposed to do. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something obvious somewhere. Come on. Well, time to check the quest log. I did all of that. I don't see any vessel here. Yeah, I have to solve this. Okay, let's just see what happens. Wait, there is... this hand... It has to be something about the hand. There is a hand in the middle, on the top. I have no idea. I'll just hit them. Can I reset? It might be something about the size of the hand. But if it's size of the hand, then I should have started with this one, I think. This one is smaller, right? Yeah, that reset. So, one more. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but that's the only thing I can think of right now. Yeah, that's reset again. So I'm gonna make a cut here and try to figure out what I'm supposed to do with this. Is there anything here that would suggest... So just skulls around... I'm trying to think about the letters that we found, if there was anything at all that would suggest what we are supposed to do. Or is there like some kind of a plaque? That's usually how the game helps, that there is a plaque right next to a puzzle that offers some kind of a help. Didn't find any scroll, camera feed, directions to the dungeon. How do I read it? Yeah, that's not it. Nope, I don't see anything. Okay, so I will try to find the solution off camera so we can continue next time. I'm pretty happy with this episode. We tested the army, and I think I finally found a build that sounds promising around the fire golems with units that deal fire damage. That could work. So I'm looking forward to testing it. And I can leave the coast to check all of the other vendors for fire units. So I think I'm gonna do that as well. And next time we will fight the fisherman. I think that's the next step, and then we head to the Mage factory. But well, we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.